Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a cozy design trend that's warming hearts and homes, the heirloom home. Think of floral wallpaper, crocheted throws, and dainty teacups, but reimagined for the 21st century. It's time to rediscover the charm of granny-inspired decor, elevated with clean lines, updated palettes, and modern sensibilities. Granny-Chic, also called Grandmillennial, is all about reviving the cozy, layered look of your grandmother's house with intentional updates. Floral patterns, antique furniture, and ornate accessories take center stage, but they're often paired with modern elements like sleek lighting or contemporary art to create balance and visual interest. In a fast-paced, tech-driven world, people crave comfort and connection. The heirloom look provides both. It tells a story, honors heritage, and makes your home feel lived in and loved. This style speaks to millennials and Gen Z who value sustainability, vintage finds, and personal history over impersonal, mass-produced pieces. Granny-inspired decor often starts with wallpaper. Classic florals, toile prints, and even faded stripes can instantly add character to a room. Choose soft colors like sage, dusty rose, or muted blue. For a modern twist, pair traditional wallpaper with minimalist furniture or metallic light fixtures for contrast. Nothing says heirloom like antique furniture. Whether it's a carved mahogany dresser or a clawfoot side table, these pieces carry stories. Instead of filling a room with all vintage items, mix one or two standout antiques with modern furniture to ground your space with a sense of history and depth. Take an old wingback chair or settee and reupholster it in a bold, contemporary fabric. This technique is the perfect marriage of old and new, keeping the timeless structure while breathing in new life. Look for geometric prints, velvet textures, or even monochrome tones to update classic silhouettes. Yes, florals are key, but today's interpretations are less frilly, more artful. Choose oversized floral prints on a neutral base, or mix them with solids and stripes. Curtains, pillows, and bedding offer easy entry points to incorporate floral patterns without overwhelming the room. Textiles like doilies, crocheted throws, and embroidered tablecloths once felt dated, but no more. Layer a lace runner over a concrete or wood table for an unexpected texture contrast. Drape a handmade afghan over a sleek leather sofa to soften the look. These touches add intimacy and warmth. Granny decor often includes walls filled with portraits, landscapes, and needlepoint art. Recreate that eclectic charm using modern gallery layouts. Mix gilded vintage frames with clean, contemporary ones. Include old family photos, modern prints, and quirky pieces for a wall that feels curated and collected over time. What's a granny home without knickknacks? The trick is intentionality. Group items in odd numbers, use trays for cohesion, and give each vignette breathing room. Display a vintage teacup next to a modern sculpture, or place a quirky salt and pepper set atop a sleek console for a playful juxtaposition. Stacks of books bring that intellectual charm into a space. Use them as decor on side tables, shelves, or under lamps. Look for vintage hardcovers in worn leather or faded cloth, and mix them with modern titles for contrast. Books add texture, color, and personality like nothing else. Don't keep that floral china boxed up, put it to use. Display a plate wall in the dining room or mix fine porcelain with everyday dinnerware for casual elegance. You can even use vintage teacups as planters or catch-alls. These delicate items add sophistication and a touch of nostalgia. Layering is key in granny-inspired decor. Mix patterns like florals, stripes, checks, and botanicals, but keep them in the same color family to maintain cohesion. Layer throw pillows, curtains, rugs, and bedding in complementary designs to create a warm, collected, and personalized look. Lighting plays a pivotal role. Pair a vintage crystal chandelier with contemporary track lighting or minimalist sconces. Use antique table lamps with updated shades. This mixture of ornate and utilitarian makes a room feel both elegant and functional, nodding to the past while serving modern needs. While pastels and warm neutrals dominate the heirloom aesthetic, modern granny-chic homes often introduce bold colors like emerald green, mustard yellow, or even navy blue. These deeper tones add drama and richness to otherwise soft, layered spaces. Combine them thoughtfully with vintage textures for harmony. Create contrast by mixing a traditional roll-arm sofa with a sleek acrylic coffee table or pairing a mid-century modern chair with a vintage sideboard. This eclectic mix feels curated and personal, rather than themed or staged. It's all about visual tension and balance. Granny-inspired kitchens often feature open shelving, hanging copper pans, and checkered floors. But you can modernize this by incorporating matte black hardware, stainless appliances, and streamlined cabinetry. The result? A cozy, inviting kitchen that feels both charming and completely functional for today's cook. Bring back the formal dining space, but make it relaxed. Use a vintage wooden table with mismatched chairs, linen napkins, and a modern centerpiece like a sculptural vase. Add a sideboard with family heirlooms, and you've got a room made for both memory making and modern hosting. In the bedroom, layer quilts with crisp white sheets and soft throws. Use mismatched bedside tables with reading lamps and vintage trinket dishes. A floral upholstered headboard or antique vanity can become the room's statement piece, creating a romantic, restful vibe steeped in tradition. Retro tilework, pedestal sinks, and vintage mirrors can give your bathroom heirloom appeal. Add plush towels in classic colors and antique jars for cotton balls or bath salts. But keep the plumbing modern and efficient. This is where functionality meets aesthetic in the best way possible. Heirloom textiles, like grandma's embroidered pillowcases or handmade quilts, deserve the spotlight. Frame a piece of vintage fabric as wall art or repurpose an old tablecloth into cafe curtains. These sentimental items infuse your home with heart and history, one stitch at a time. Indoor plants and fresh flowers bring vitality to granny-inspired interiors. Use classic planters, like ceramic pots or repurposed teacups, to house greenery. Dried bouquets in vintage vases also add old-world charm. Plants connect the past to the present by making every room feel alive. Granny homes are layered, especially on the floor. Start with a natural jute or wool base rug, then layer a smaller floral or oriental rug on top. The result is cozy, textured, and practical. Choose washable vintage look rugs for a fuss-free, modern upgrade. Flea markets, estate sales, and thrift stores are treasure troves for heirloom decor. Look for small furniture, old linens, or unique art pieces. Don't worry if they look a little worn, character is the point. You can always repaint, reupholster, or repurpose items for a custom look. Don't be afraid to mix 1940s china with 1970s lighting and a 2020s sofa. A granny-inspired home doesn't follow a strict rulebook, it evolves with your taste. The key is to maintain a consistent vibe, warm, welcoming, and full of personal stories. Design a small nook with a reading chair, a side table, and framed family photos. Add a crocheted blanket, your favorite book stack, and a small lamp. This corner becomes a daily reminder that home isn't just a place, it's a feeling made up of moments and memories. scents tie us to memories. Use candles, essential oils, or diffusers in fragrances like lavender, rose, vanilla, or cedarwood. These comforting aromas evoke a sense of timelessness, making your heirloom home smell just as good as it looks. The magic of Granny-inspired decor lies in its adaptability. You're not stuck recreating Grandma's entire parlor, just borrowing her best ideas. With thoughtful edits and personal touches, you can create a home that feels storied, stylish, and totally unique to you. Instead of decorating from a catalog, curate your home like a collection. Each piece should feel meaningful, useful, or beautiful. Whether it's a handmade quilt or a new vase inspired by old-world design, your home tells a richer story when it honors its past. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of heirloom-inspired design. Granny-chic isn't just a trend, it's a lifestyle that values warmth, memory, and personality. With the right blend of vintage charm and modern function, you can build a home that's comforting, character-filled, and completely your own. Until next time, stay cozy, stay creative.